Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 10 with the San Jose Sharks. It is going to be that shorter beginning of the season episode where we set our roster and kind of sim through opening day. So I don't believe much has changed since I last left you. I haven't played in like a week and a half. The video I released the other day, I recorded like 10 days ago. So I've been traveling for work and pretty busy. So yeah, I don't think anything has happened. I signed. Oh, no, I take that back. Well, did we do this beforehand? I don't remember. Yeah, this I know we did before. We picked up Olesen for Savoda, Prudhomme, Makokis in a fifth. We signed Matthews and Shabbat. We traded Tara Vinen for a sixth. That was to clear some cap space for us. And then we signed a bunch of our players to extensions. Danny Nelson to a 3-year, about $7 million deal. Leanders and Goudreau to $1.1 million per year roughly. Olsen, we signed to a 3-year, $4 million. Frundell, 3 years, 6. And Gage Alexander, 3. So we got three young goalies locked up long term. I don't know what I'm going to do with that since you can only play one of them. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. And then I called up Martin and Vluswick because after I signed Shabbat, I forgot that I had two really good defensemen in the AHL. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defensemen right now. So 3 of these defensemen are going to have to go down to the minors here at some point. I don't know who it's gonna be, but 3 of them are gonna have to go down. So let's dress players. Let's give Dobson a break because it's the preseason. We'll stick Anderson in there. Lindholm. Let's pull Matthews out and just put Nelson in for now. I gotta remember to shut my email off here while I do this. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and sim to the next day. I'm gonna set my lines. Yeah, we're gonna have Michael Misa as our second line center behind Austin Matthews, which is fine. Which is totally fine. It just means we get shut out in our first game of the year, our first preseason game of the year. Salary cap reminder: I think our cap is still fine. So let's just sim up to October 1st. Oh, I did make a trade offer to Colorado, and I'm waiting for them to accept. There it is. So we're gonna send Jan Spreiner, 23-year-old who we drafted, I think, in the 7th round. And he's been fine, just, whatever. And a 7th round pick and getting David Kampf. So we bring David Kampf back into the fold. He was with us in 25, 26, and 26, 27. Just an elite defensive forward. And those have value. So, and they're retaining half of his contract. So we're only paying him like $2 million this year. So I am pleased with that deal. If it means we have to send, a couple of our youngsters down, I think that's okay. So we win 6-1. This is the year. I feel like if we don't win now, we're not going to. I feel like this is our best opportunity, our best season to potentially win the whole thing. So we get back-to-back 6-goal games. Timo Meier is on the trade block. Oof. What's his contract look like? And I think we do actually still have cap space. Like if you look at our roster. Yeah, we only have roughly $70 million. That can't be right. We can't be $20 million under the cap. 20, 34, 40, 50, 58. I guess maybe we are. Huh. So we will have some money to spend at the deadline, and I will spend it this year. We got a lot of young players, and I've been afraid to pull the trigger during the regular season. Been focusing more on signing people in free agency, but if we can pick up a big name midway through the season to help us, wherever, I don't know. Haven't even thought about where yet, but Matthews, the second highest jersey, Shabbat, Frondell. Monthly budget. Let's keep that where it is. Assigned scouts. I think everybody's happy right now, too. No, I take that back. Can we break this click up? And we can get somebody off of it. Matty Patra, cool. All right. Let's get to waivers in effect. Oh, come on. And then we get another new click that forms. So just as I thought I was clearing it out, Vluswick, Brindley, Dobson, and Musty. See, I guess the thing that I don't like about this setup is if you try to use it like out of the park baseball, I've got 4 leaders and I've got 3 popular players, 1 outspoken and 1 unpopular. So if I move Simon Martin to the minors, that should make the team happier because it removes one of the unpopular players. I have nobody who's disruptive, nobody against selfish. Why are we openly hostile towards each other? It doesn't feel like it makes any sense the way it's set up. I mean, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Look at all that red. Look at all that. Frondell, Brindley, Brisson, Frondell, Brisson, Goudreau, Alexander. All right. We have 12,000 season ticket holders. Training camp development report. Leighton, who was the second overall pick, is going to be an absolute monster if we end up playing that far. Duhamel is up to 2-3. Leanders is now 2.5 and 5. Alexander is 4 and 5. He's looking like a good goalie, man. Brindley. Edward gets better. Yeah, see, I wanted to play Jackson Edward, but I think he's going to be stuck in a numbers game. Frondell continues to get better. Goudreau is up to 4 stars. Leanders is probably the better goalie long term, but Goudreau, I think, is the play for this year. Holmertz is up to 2.5 stars. Kowalchuk, not a very good defensive defenseman, so he'll probably start with the Barracuda. Martin gets better. He looks good, man. Misa, Olesen, that's just crazy. Shabbat gets a little worse. Lindholm gets worse. And then Svechnikov, who I don't really care about. Waivers in effect. Yeah, the only thing I think that holds us back this year is the uncertainty that is FHM goaltending. If Alexander has the same year he had last year, I think we are a wagon. But I don't know how that's going to work out. Okay, Victor Soderstrom needs to clear waivers. That's fine. Waivers in effect next day. If somebody wants Soderstrom, they can have him. Frondell led the NHL in points during the preseason. He's going to be on a line with Austin Matthews this year. All right, let's look at waivers. Yeah, a lot of goalies. Braden Dubé. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? We're going all in this year. I mean, someone else probably claims him, but I mean, why not? All right, so let's sim ahead a day and see if we claim him. Okay, great. I don't expect Matthews to put up the same numbers he did in Toronto. My guess is he drops down to 80 to 90. Okay, we are the favorites. We also have Gage Alexander in there, standing out as one of the league's best. All right, so we did get Dubé. All right, so we have 26 players on our roster. Kowalchuk has to go to the Barracuda. I think Martin goes to the Barracuda too. I hate to do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got our 7 defensemen now. We've got 24 players on our roster, so a forward has to go down too, huh? Cameron Lund. All right, so there's our 23. Bench, start. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensemen. Matthews. Gotta bench another forward. Royston, I guess. Bring in Lindholm. Yep. All right, so let's clear our lines. God, this is going to be insane. Matthews. Misa. This is just nuts. Frondell on the top line. Who's going to be on that top left? Is it Nelson? Two-way forward, counter-attacking forward. I don't know, a lot of people can play the left wing. They're just going to have to learn. Or is it Brisson? He's going to be that... Gretzky's office perimeter shooter sniper. That line should do work. Then we'll put Brindley there with... Who do we go? Musty? No. I think we go Nelson. What do I want to use him for? Two-way forward. Misa, Brindley. It's an aggressive forechecker. Let's make him two-way forward. Put a couple of two-way forwards out there with Misa. So that means Musty will be our third line left wing. With Olesen on the right. And Elias Lindholm is our third line center now. All right, I mean, it is what it is. That's fine. Set him up as a playmaker. He's out there with Musty and Olesen. And then Doc is our fourth line forward with Patra and Holmertz. That is an insane roster, by the way. Absolutely insane roster. We'll put Sider out there with Lev Shuvnov. Shabbat is our second with Dobson. And then we'll go Vluswick and Anderson. Wow, we are a good hockey team. And we'll probably end up going 500. All right, shootout. Matthews and Frondell and Brisson. Where is he? Excuse me. Misa and Musty. Extra attackers. Excuse me. Wow, that's so good. What it's going to mean, though, is that someone like Doc, who's making $5 million a year, is going to be getting paid a lot of money to not do much. So Matthews with Brisson and Frondell, with Levshuvnov and Lindholm on that top line. And then we'll go Sider. I think we'll just go 2 forwards on that second power play, or 2 defensemen, Dobson and Sider, with Misa, Brindley, and Nelson. I think that makes the most sense. Bring everybody down. Then we'll go Matthews, Frondell, Misa, and Nelson, I suppose. Let's shoot. Oh no, we've got Frondell goes there, Matthews goes there, Brisson goes there. Swap those 2. Bring Brindley in. No, I think we'll do this on 4-on-3s. Yeah, Nelson, Misa, Dobson, Sider. PK, where is Kampf? Did I not? I never accepted the trade. Did I then delete it? All right. There he is. So Patra will come out, and we will replace him with Kampf, and then Royston will go to the Barracuda. All right, so we will do that. So Kampf can play the wing, right? Yeah, he can play the left wing. So, okay, cool. I almost ran out of time there. That would have been really stupid. Back checking forward. So we want... all right, so who are our best defensive forwards? So Olesen. I think Kampf is that top guy. He'll go out there with Olesen. Nelson is a good defensive forward. Holmertz looks pretty good. Good stick checking. Misa is just a great 2-way guy. Olesen, Gavin Brindley, Lindholm, and Holmertz. Yeah, I mean, we're just stacked, guys. Like, and then on the power play, or on the PK, Sider out there with Shabbat's not particularly good defensively. Neither is Levshuvnov. Luswick looks okay, so we'll go Sider. I don't really have a great defenseman on the left side. So I think we need to just sort of stick with what we were doing. It's not ideal, but we'll make it work. Yeah, maybe picking up a strong defensive left side is something that we'll want to take a look at here as we get into the season. So 4-on-4, Matthews. And we're going to go 2 forwards against on a 3-on-3. Levshuvnov, Sider, Dobson, Shabbat. Yeah, I think a strong, even if he can't provide any offense at all, just a strong defensive left side, I think is probably the best bet. And then Misa and Nelson. Misa out there with... So we got Frondell and Matthews. So let's put him out there with Brisson. And then we'll go Levshuvnov there and Sider there. Goalie starts. We're going to go starter, backup, starter, backup, starter, backup, starter. I'm just going to take this to November, since that's when I'm going to come back and just like I normally do. Starter, backup, starter, backup, starter, backup, starter. All right. So we are set. Opening night for us is Nashville. So let's go ahead and get up to that. A couple of goalies on waivers. Players to be assigned numbers, Kampf and Holmer. Yep, that's fine. Now I exceed the cap. Interesting. I'm sure that was available to me at one point, but so we'll just put Poitras on waivers, I guess. And we can call somebody else up if we need to, but because we got about $1 million to spend. But all right. They waived Jake Sanderson. It's because he's making a buttload of money, right? Yeah, $8 million. All right, well, here we go. We've got our one game of the episode, so let's go ahead and play it against Nashville. So we got Brisson, Matthews, Frundell, Nelson, Misa, Brindley, Musty, Lindholm, Olesen, Kampf, Holmertz, Doc with Levshuvnov and Sider, Shabbat and Dobson, Anderson, and Vluswick. We will be starting Gage Alexander, and let's get to it. Matthews goes off for a trip 2 minutes into the game. Now there he goes shorthanded. Nothing going here in the early going except for penalties. We got something going on. Now it looks like it's going to be a goal for Nashville as we have a defensive zone draw, and it is. So we're trailing 1-0. We have given up 12 shots in that period. Ryan Ufko from Will Shields. We're down 1. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, we only have 6 shots on goal, or 8 shots on goal in the first period. I think we get even here, though. I don't know who number 21 is, but we do get even. 2 minutes into the second period, we get a goal from Danny Nelson from Lindholm and Olesen. Cool. Are they going to get a goal? Looks like they are. Oh, no, we get a defensive zone draw, so it looks like we're going to get a goal. And we do. A couple minutes later, Austin Matthews picks up his first as a member of the Sharks from Brisson and Frundell. Hopefully the first of many. We come down the other way again. Is that same top line? It is, and we score again. I think 98's Matthews, right? We'll find out. No, it's not. Levshuvnov from Doc and Kampf. So 3 unanswered goals for us here in the third. Now a breakout for Nashville, and they convert the 2-on-1. Game's opening up here a bit in the second period. Forsberg from Shields and Tremblay. And it looks like they're going to tie it on the power play. Oh, no, we got a breakaway. And we score shorthanded. Let's go. Is that Kampf again? Brindley from Doc and Shabbat? Or Chabot? Shabbat? I honestly, I don't know. So we're going to call him Chabot. All right, so we go to the third, up 2. Be nice to get another. Oh, they steal it. Looks like they're going to get within a goal. Another 2-on-1 and executed nicely by Nashville. That was pretty. Forsberg with his second. They're within a goal. Anderson to the box. Oh, are they going to tie it with a minute left? They are. They tie it with 43 seconds left in the third period. Bummer. Tanner Howe from Kamel and Gower. All right, overtime. They're going to beat us in overtime, aren't they? They show what's going on here. Yep, they beat us in overtime. Well, that's disappointing. That's only one game, so I'm not too terribly worried about it, but some not great defensive ratings there. Alexander Stops 29 out of 34. But we were up by 2. We were up 4-2 in the third. Gave up 2 in the third, 1 in the extra session, and we lose on opening day by the score of 5-4. So I am going to now offline. I'm going to send head up to December, and that's gonna do it. So, yeah. So we are in search of our first title. I think this is the year we do it, even though this game got us off to a bit of a rough start. So that's it, guys. And I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.